Oscar. Look, guys. Oscar. Oh, wait.
Cute. That's adorable. That's so sweet.
Sorry, I don't.
A few more things before we get to the two more exciting ones. You might just want to use the word itself. Just now, this looks a little busted up. I'm sorry, but I did a little coloring. I used the stamp, so as you know, you can stamp out and color whatever you want as well on these dies. Remember, and so what I did was I stamped this out. I did emboss it, as you can see, it's embossed. Again, don't mind all that. That's just messing around with some ideas. It's embossed, and then I used some of my pens just to color the flowers some different ways. So again, this is just on a regular 5x7. You know, if you just want to do something like that, make it very non-dimensional, pops right into a card, and in the mail really nice. So that's an idea there. Yeah, I did put a red one. I just kind of gave it a little red backing. Little red shadow, I should say. Yep, so that's that one. All right, so now, second to the last thing I want to do is I wanted to do an easel card. Now, I reworked the measurements, and I did another one just to kind of see how this worked out. So I wrote everything out. Don't know if it's gonna come out right. So your base would be an 8.5 by 11. You want to score it at 3.5 and at 6.5. And then you want to put the die cut on the 4-inch, on the remainder, which is going to be 4 inches, and you put that die on the 4-inch side. So let me pull all my mats and layers off, so you'll be surprised when you see. You'll be like, oh, Lord, that's so pretty. So let me take all that off and act like y'all didn't see me do this, okay? I had to kind of put it together, y'all, from the beginning. So let me put all my little pieces here. All right, so here again is what I'm telling you. It's and you can't really see it because it's white. Oh, what is this right here? Oh, yeah. All right, so what happens is that you're going to cut it at score it at 3.5, 6.5, and then this would be the remainder, which is 4 inches. And then on that score line right here is where you put that die, where you put the die. So as you can see, it flips over like that. Okay, I'm sorry. You see, so it flips. There we go. So it flips over like that. Okay, so let me do it again. So now you can see the score line, 3.5, 6.5. This is the remainder, which is 4. And then put the die right there, just a little over the score line so that you get the cutout. Okay, so we have this here. I've already gone on and glued this down. And so now it'll sit up like that very nicely. Okay, and then once you flip it over, like this, and it'll go right nicely into an envelope, a regular, number 10 envelope, as old folks say. All right, so I wanted to decorate this, and I used some paper, and you may not, I don't know, you guys may or may not know about this ink pad, but I want to show you. Let me take off the tape because I got on tape because I want to go ahead and put this down permanently. There's last year, Crafter's Companion did a really, they do them daggone paper pads, honey. Them things will make you go broke, child. I ain't gonna lie. Now here's my little shadow. We may or may not use that one. But there's a pretty paper pad of which I'm gonna do some stuff with it. But I wanted to show this to you, I guess. Hopefully this video won't be too long. I might end up doing it in 2 parts. But it's this really pretty paper pad called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Absolutely beautiful. It's just so, oh, the paper is just so pretty. It's just beautiful. As you can see, boom, 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 boom. And then it comes with this glitter. Let's see if I can do it. It's just so pretty. Oh, mercy. So it's the mirror and then the glitter. That's what's happening there. And I haven't even used this because I don't want to cut into it. So I use the paper out of this pad, and if I can remember, I'll try and put that in the narrative as well. If I can remember. All right, so I'm going to turn this around, and what I want to do is I cut a piece. Now, I'm not going to do any matting and layering, so I cut the top of that pad. It's a 12 by 12. And quite unfortunately, the little reindeer just barely make it in the circle, right there. So it may not work necessarily, but I'll put that one up at the top. And then the bottom of the pad was this little farm scene with the snow. Now I could always go back in here and put glitter in here, or put some faux, to give it some little dimension, but I'm not going to do that today. I just wanted to show you I could put some little glossy accents in here to bring the trees up. Not going to do that right now because I don't want the video to be too long. But I'm going to go ahead and stick this in like this, and I will go ahead and put my glue in. Put my glue on here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, shakalaka, boom. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, because it is late. You would not believe what time it is here in Virginia. I've been up all night messing around with this because I was kind of late in putting up another video. And then, again, I'll spend tomorrow, next couple of days, just kind of editing and making it look like I knew what I was doing on a professional level. Just kidding. All right, so we have that one there, like that. Okay. I'm going to bring it down a little bit because I don't want you to be able to see that. Now, if you set this up right, you almost don't even need a stopper. There we go. Just so you can kind of see. Yeah, see how the almost, and I kind of regret that now that I didn't cut it quite right. But that's okay. It's not a showstopper. Okay, so we have that there. And then let's go ahead and put the other piece down. And I was thinking, even as I'm sitting here thinking how to do this, I was like, what would be really cool if I put like a little box in that as the stopper and put like a little candle, one that's battery operated over in that circle. That would be so cool. I don't know if you know what I mean, but you might. All right, we'll put that one there. Do have a little bit of a gap, and I can trim that. It's a little bit, but it's not bad. Let me see if I can pull it down. All right, so now we have this like this. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. How cute is that? Now what I'm saying is I have some little tea lamps here, but I could put something right there where it would glow. That would be so cute. All right, so, and then last but not least, I have one of my little sentiments that says I've stamped it. That's one of the sentiments, embossed it. I don't know if you can see it. And just put it on a little, mounted it up a little bit. So I think I'm going to put that, let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of put it at an angle. I don't know why I feel like I got to angle stuff. I like the angle stuff. Do y'all like the angle stuff? I just got some issues with that. I don't know. All right. Now, I could put this here. I have a little funny looking little bow. I could put this on top and give the gold, but you almost can't really see the gold by putting that there. But it does look kind of nice because, and I think I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on it and see how it looks. Because the brown is in the paper, not so much gold, but the brown is. So I don't know. I'm not going to glue it because I'm not too sure yet. So I'm just going to put it in here and take a look at it. And then y'all, if hopefully you guys watch my videos all the way through. Oh God, I hope you do. Because I think that makes a major difference too in a lot of stuff. See, yeah, you really can't see too much of a difference. Yeah, if you put the brown on there and the gold. I'm just doing a small little shadow. Let's see. But it almost does look a little better. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Like that. And again, you want to burnish this really good, because if you burnish it really good, it will sit up without, see how it sits up without doing a shadow. Now let me take the gold off. And then the last thing we're going to do is this amazing box. I'm going to take that brown off and then let you see what it looks like this way. So either way, whichever way you'd like. Yeah. So that's that one. Again, it will fold up and it will go nicely into your envelope. So that's that card. Yay! So I'm going to put this like this for the video finale. I guess I'm going to put this on here like this. Like that. Just so it'll be temporary like that. And then I did have like a little bow that I thought was kind of cute, but that's before the reindeer situation, so we're not going to put that on there like that, honey. That's just a little bit too much. Alright, so put the instructions on the back here so I will remember it. And there we are. Folds up nicely. Alright, last but not least, you make all this stuff and you need somewhere to put it all. So as you might have recalled last time, I was telling you guys how I had bought these cute little boxes from the dollar store. And they are pretty huge. And I bought 10 of these jokes, honey. So this would be a nice little thing. You could get some of these boxes like this. They're already decorated. You can still put something on top if you want, or a little bow or something. Whatever you want. This is really pretty. Or you can make your own box using the die. So I'm hoping, and I've done a lot of the work already. And some of the measurements I'm going to give you, some of them I may not. I'm not too sure. All right, so the first thing you're gonna definitely need is you're gonna want some acetate, right? Definitely want your dies. I'm gonna pull all those out that I've cut. Put all that stuff to the side. All right, and then ooh, got my finger. All right, so we have that. All these little pieces here. And then when you do your box, you want your box to be, where's my instructions at? Y'all, honey, girl, I can find instructions and try and go by the instructions and something still go wrong. I don't know if I need some medication or I need to see counseling. I have no idea. But anyway, I saw this box and I thought, oh, I'm going to try and make it. So the bottom line is your card base. Okay, the base of your box, you want it to be 11.5 by 7. You do that, however you want to mat and layer it, that's your thing. You can do whatever you want to do. But main thing is 11.5 by 7. Use your scoreboards if you have them. Because remember, if you have these boards like here, this is a big one, but I have a small one. The lid, you want to line it up against the lid. Okay, the lid, where it says lid. And then you score 1 inch all the way around. Then the bottom of the base or the box, the base of the box or the bottom of the box is the base, what's called the base, and you push it up against here and then you score it at 1. So the 1 would be down here and you're going to score up for the base, and then for your lid, the 1 is over here, the 1 inch is over here, so you'll score down. Okay, if you mix these up, what I'm saying is you can't score on both sides. One's for the base of the box and 1 is for the lid. Okay. All right, and if you use this thing without trying to do anything else, that scoreboard, it really works out well. All right, so then after you do that, now I think the thing that I found to be most challenging was, and I've done some of this in advance so it doesn't take all day, is lining this up. So I wanted to do a shadow. And you can make this either right all the way to the edge or however you want to do it. That's up to you. And a lot of times with the mats and the layers and stuff, I don't necessarily tell people, okay, this is a way to do it. But I do have this one here, and then I have this one going over here like that. And it's not quite as shadowy as I want it to be, but that's going to be fine because, again, I'm going to put my words in it. So after you cut these and you get it lined up the way you want to, don't stick them together quite yet. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and put on your mats. Now, I ran out of this kind of paper. That's why I kind of came up with the stockings, y'all. I'm just being honest. That's what happened. So go ahead and you can go ahead and put your mat and layers down around the side. This, what I have on for my box, is 9 3/8 by 1 inch, and then the pattern is 9 1/4 by 3/4. Okay. now I can go ahead. I'm going to flip this over. And remember, you're going to want to have a piece of acetate. And that just is going to fit in here because remember, you're going to put your words on the inside. From on the other side. I use some red liner tape, and if you wonder what the red liner tape is, it's this tape like this, right? Red liner tape. It comes in all different widths, but it just works well with acetate. Of course, it's a bear to get off, but when you finally get it off, it's great, but it's just kind of hard to get off. All right. And then, so you need some acetate. So things you'll need for these projects are brads, acetate, double-sided tape, glue. You'll need a hole puncher. Let me see what else. Let me think what else you might need. You know, obviously, your paper of your choice, your sentiments of your choice. You might want to get some foam pads, because I think on one of these I did use a little foam pad thing. Oscar's making some noise. I think he's dreaming. Let's see what else you need. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to be, like I said, in the description, I'll have all that list of things that I use. Mostly my supplies, stuff like that. I normally get a lot of that stuff. Oh, that didn't work. I get it from Amazon, as we all do, right? All right, so now this got all kind of yucky like. Somebody said if you use Windex on your acetate, it clears it up. All right, so I'm going to sit this inside of here, making sure that I cover up everything. Let me stop talking so I don't mess up. All right, so we have that in there, and I'll rub that nicely. Okay, so now we have that in there. Okay, and now we can, and I'm still not gonna do the sides yet. I want to go ahead and put all my mats and layers down. So, and then we'll go ahead and put the box together. Before I close up the box, now I have some options. I can stick the red in there, and that'll go right onto the acetate. And you don't want to use glue. I would probably use some, so that sticks right in there very nicely, actually. Okay, I love that. And then if I wanted to, which I don't know, it would have been nice if I had green. And you don't have to. Sometimes I like to put that little extra circle in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some oh, too bad this doesn't work. Oh yeah, it does. You know what, to cover up that ugliness from the inside, like if you're looking on the inside, I'm going to take that and I'm going to do that real quick. And now, after we do all that, now we can go ahead and put the sides together and put the top on the bottom and hope everything comes out right, y'all. Oh, hope that everything comes out right. I will put the dimensions on how to make this box in the description as well. But remember, whenever you do your mats and your layers, those are always kind of like personal preference. You could do either do 1/8 of an inch, or, you know, it just depends on how you want it. All right, now I know there's a lot of extra tape on that, but what I do is I always bring it over to kind of give it some sturdiness. And then, whoa, stuck to my shirt. All right, so now let me close this up. All right. what I like to do with my boxes, even though it looks a little kind of tacky, because I'm not using tape glue, I always take a little piece of tape, and I always, especially when I'm using double-sided tape, because it tends to come apart, and then I just put a little extra piece of tape right in that side, and that way I know it's not going to come apart. You know, so you got the double-sided tape, and you have the other tape. You should be fine. Alright, we have that like that. I'm always so nervous when I make boxes because it's like, oh my gosh, is it gonna work? Is it gonna? Now I see that some of this needs to be trimmed. That needs to be trimmed, but I don't think it's a showstopper. So I see where, like right there. You know, again, I'm horrible at doing mats and layers. Again, y'all, you know what? I need to change my channel to like, here's an idea, but it's not perfect. It's like, welcome to, here's an idea for crafting, but it's not perfect. Because I'm just not a perfect crafter. You know, I'm not. I mean, I have a lot of great ideas. God, I do have a lot of great ideas about a lot of stuff, child. But sometimes it's just trying to put it all together. Sometimes I don't do as well as I would like. It's disappointing. But, you know. Alright, so we have that in like that. And again, we're going to clean all this stuff up later. So that's not a showstopper by no means whatsoever. Alright, so, and then, where's the last piece? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So I do have some work on this where I would have to work on my mats and layers, cut another piece of paper, cut the words out, and just put it on the inside. And I don't really have, you know, to cover. See, what in the world? Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. So like that, and you would put another piece of paper and put in, you know, it'd be colored clearly. All right, so we have the bottom here again. I already put the bottom together. I didn't put anything on these because, you know, it's not necessary. This is a piece of 9 1/4 by 4 3/4, just for a little liner, which is nice. Put in here like this. Okay, a little tape like that. Put this thing up because I end up hurting myself. Sit that down on the inside like this. Nice. Now here is the kicker. Here's the kicker, child. Here's the kicker. And you know, you always could put that in like that, or you know, if you want to, that's up to you, you know. Oh, I forgot to put my little thing on here. Okay, here's one of the sentiments that says, "With love at Christmas." I've embossed it, and then I put it on some. I think that's so pretty. I don't know if you can see that. And I did put this on. This is what I put a little, which I can't never get the thing off anyway. Little foam pads. I put this up on foam pads. And that is it, you guys. I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments, your beautiful comments. If you want to know anything again about my trip, if you'd like to find out how to support me for my trip, please let me know. I will let you know for sure, honey. I sure will. So you can come along with me like we did my last one. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it just right, I think like right there. Put that right there, and it does have a little dimension to it. Box lid. And if I did this right, oh God, please, I did it according to the rules. It should. There we go. How cute is that? And you could put, I could put something there, but we're not gonna mess with that right now. All right, so there's the box. Yes, so if we open this back up, okay, and we take a look at all of the projects that I've done so far, just in review. Here's that pretty little easel card. That's an easel card. I can't get it set up. What I'm doing with my hand, I can't really get it set up. That one we can pop. It should pop right in here nicely. Very good. We're going to go back over all the cards I made today. Okay. And we have that beautiful 5x7, which I used the stamp and I did some coloring myself. I embossed it and then I just used, yeah. I don't know what I was going to say, but that one fits it. Ooh, this one's a little tight now. Nope, I take that back. The 5x7 may not fit. Okay, put that in the envelope. Disregard that. All right. We have this pretty one here, using the outline of the die, using all components of the die, except for the little part that goes there. That one, plop that one in here. Here's a cute little easel card. Love that one. There's the one, the easel card. That one will go in there. Here's a single one by itself with some dimension, using the decoupage. Put that one in there. Here's another easel card, a little mandatory easel card. Not finished, but you get the general idea. It has the stag's head on it. Boom, boom, boom. And here's one that is just, I don't know, I just did that one. I don't know what I want to call it. But again, it flips open. I left the center on the inside. I left that there. And then use some glossy accents with one of the toppers, just one of the toppers. That one goes in there. And then some of the ones that I really, really love are the little ones that I use the brad on. Okay, and then it would open up from this side like that. Love that one. I think it's so cute, so cute, so cute. That one goes in there. And then last but not least, I absolutely love this one. I did again with the brad, made it out of a little shaker card, as you can see. See all the little goop on the inside with the acetate, and then it opens up like that as well. Okay, so those are, I got this taped down. There's a little temporary situation there. So that is, all these cards go in there. What else? I don't even know how many cards I made. Jeez, I guess I should do them maybe a little bit like that. Okay, then put the top on. And then, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, how cute would that be if you turn this like this, so that you see the little lamp. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like these. If you see anything, listen. It almost worked out with, okay, there we go. If you see anything you like that I've made and you'd like to actually purchase from me, or you might want a kit so that you would put it together, the only thing I would have to do is that I would have to make something out of it. I can't just like cut pieces and mail it to you. I cannot do that. That's against the Crafter's Companion's angel policy. I would actually have to set some of it up and actually create something, and you put it together. You finish putting everything together yourself, so I couldn't do it. That's the only way I could do it. But anyway, here we go. There's the cute little box. So again, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye. Crafting with Lola and Oscar. Email is danielslola, the number 35 at yahoo.com. You guys are the best.